This is stuff you like. You can call me Ursa, and The Dark Knight Rises this week. And so I thought we'd take a look at Batman Begins. I was originally intending this to be 5 questions for Batman Begins, but as it turned out, all of the questions I have for the movie are short and easily answered. Questions like this. Shall we watch it again? Yes. Does Katie Holmes wear a bra at any point in this film? Not as far as I've been able to determine. Is it hot in here, or is it just Christian Bale? Yes. Yes, it is. I have to admit to not really being a Batman fan before the Christopher Nolan films. I didn't read superhero comics as a kid. Batman the animated series and the campy live-action TV show passed me by almost entirely. And basically my intro to Batman was Batman Forever. And Batman and Robin. I know. But with Christopher Nolan's Batman, I found my in. So I thought I'd tweak the formula a little bit. And thus I present my 5 fave things about Batman Begins. Number 5. Tone. It's supposed to be dark and realistic, and it actually is. They give us a Gotham City that's overrun by crime and drugs and and the aesthetic is admittedly pretty bleak, but ultimately it's painted as a place that's worth saving. The villains are mostly restrained. Well, they get the drugs to do the work after all. And it's creepy and frightening without being over the top or giving me nightmares for weeks afterwards. Yes, I'm a wimp, shut up. Also, no bat nipples. For which the world is grateful. Number 4, Rachel. Oh, come on, you knew there was going to be an entry like this one. She may shun underwear, but she is, frankly, a strong female character, and so I don't care. I mean, it'd be nice to have a few more of them. That's strong female characters, not women who shun underwear. Anyway, Rachel is just a civilian with a taser, a lawyer who wants to save Gotham City using her lawyering powers. And not a Mary Sue blessed with improbable fighting skills. She's a good character for Bruce Wayne to butt heads with, and she provides both his kick up the backside at the start of the film.
As long as he keeps the bad people rich and the good people scared, no one will touch him. What chance does Gotham have when the good people do nothing?
And the "this is our moral message" line.
It's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you.
And she does it without making me want to throw up, so yay. Number 3, action. Carrying on from tone, the action sequences are, well, I think they're awesome. There's very little CGI, they're well choreographed, they're slick, they help tell the story. There are also gadgets galore via Mr. Fox.
Nomex survival suit for advanced infantry. Kevlar bi-weave, reinforced joints. So, what's your interest in it, Mr. Wayne?
I want to borrow it for spelunking.
And the use of them in the later action sequences provides a joy to the film.
What's that?
Well, the tumbler? Oh, you wouldn't be interested in that.
Yes, we're fighting crime in a desperate situation, but look at my cool stuff, woo! It's a far cry from the garish colours of Batman and Robin or the camp of the TV show, but you get the impression that sometimes, just sometimes, Bruce is having fun with this. Just a little bit. Number 2, Fox. My honourable mentions for this part are Alfred and Gordon, but I had to pick one, so I picked Morgan Freeman. He's smart, he's funny, he's sarcastic, he's good. Like the honourable mentions, he is a beacon of good in a world full of bleh. He decides on the action that should be taken for the greater good, and he does it. He doesn't let fear hold him back. Which takes us to number 1, the message. Den of Geek called Batman Begins a film about idealism in the face of fear, and that's very true.
Now that's power you can't buy. That's the power of fear.
I'm not afraid of you.
It's framed overtly as the conflict between just belief and taking action.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
But it's the same thing. Bruce is afraid of bats. He channels that fear into Batman, becoming the thing that he fears to vanquish the thing that he hates. The whole plot with the fear drugs and the scarecrow is more of the same. The police force being corrupt at least partially out of fear, not just for themselves but for their families as well. The film's message is that your belief in good and the power of good is next to worthless if you don't stand up and do something about it. And anything which encourages people to take action for the greater good is alright by me. So this has been, very briefly, my fave 5 things about Batman Begins. And next week, I swear, we're talking about The Mummy Returns. I'll see you then.